Coach, you have gone through three different seasons in your career now where you were trying to repeat as national champions. Can you give us some sense of the difficulties and maybe the traps that lay in those seasons, and what Ryan Day is going to have to navigate this year?
Yeah, 2006, we lost the majority of our team, and I knew it. We just didn't have. We had a great recruiting class in '06, but they weren't quite ready for prime time. That was the Spikes, Percy, that group. I knew if we could somehow survive that second year, the third year, we're going to be ridiculous, which we were in '08. So that's a little different. In '08, we had everybody back. The entire, I think, two deep was back. And then in 14, we won it at Ohio State, and we had the majority of the team back. And that's a little different than Ohio State. They've lost a lot. However, Mac Brown and I discussed this at great length. Billy Donovan and I discussed it at great length. And then one of the guys that really shed a light on this thing was Joe Madden, the coach of the Cubs. And he was miserable in 2017. Had the same team back, great players, and I think they were even still in first place. And I walk in and I look at him and I can tell, and he says, "This is awful." And I was like, "I've been there." Everybody changes. Everybody wants to point the finger at the players. I did it. The administration's different. Your fans are different. Your donors are different. Your coaching staff's different. Everybody walks around like something's changed, where we're a blue collar team. We're blue collar people. We work our ass off. And now what? We have the answers. So, and I used to say that all the time. Say, "Oh, I get it now." So we have all the answers because we won it. Do you realize we are the target of every team in the country? And I would always try to push it down. And it's hard to do because everybody changes. And that's exactly what Joe Madden. And he actually showed me a piece of paper from NHL, NBA, NCAA, basketball, football, all the major sports, how hard it is to repeat. It's low single digits, if I remember right. It was like 2% or something like that of teams ever in the major sports repeat. And it's not because you're losing players a lot of times, just because the mindset, you go from a prize fighter to a guy that you're playing defense all the time.